Hello, I'm Danny Lee, OGT. I just seen this. In fact, I just put out a Jessie video on Walmart that my partner Greg did. Just on mic a little bit. I have literally just set this up. In fact, I got another camera. Might work better. I just wedged it under my speaker or under my TV. Alright, so Jessie Welles is, I don't know what you would consider him. He's not really a Hank Williams Jr. He's not really a traditional country singer. He's not really a Sturgill Simpson. He's just Jessie Welles. And I think that's the way he likes it. I like that too. I have the Grim Reaper here because my brother has a lot of Grim Reaper tattoos. He was a biker, since retired. And I always thought the Grim Reaper imagery was really cool. Also, we have a lot of videos going to a place around here called Cheney's Graveyard, which has a lot of stigma and history to it. Greg, my partner, came here about a year ago on my birthday. We went down there. And I've been going there since I was 16, eating acid and not on acid, completely sober. I've done all kinds of things there. And it's a very stigmatized place, which really isn't. It's just that Alcoa bought all the land after all the people died. Actually, it was the Conrad Reed's family who was the first person to ever find gold in the United States. Don't just look up where was the first gold rush. Look up, was the first gold rush in North Carolina? And then the internet will tell you the right thing. Sometimes you got to know what question to ask. Because you can experiment if you want and just put where was the first gold rush, and it'll probably tell you California. That's not true. Conrad Reed found a 17-pound gold nugget. The first time gold had ever been claimed or discovered in the United States. Under white people. So yeah, that's the family. It's Reed's Reed's gold mine is right around here, but this is Reed's graveyard, and it's kind of been forgotten. It's funny to me that that is such a prominent family who now you can't even find it on Google Maps. So anyway, the point of that is Jessie just released a song called Graveyard, and I want to check that out because it looks really cool. Yeah, I ain't gonna set up a new layout. This is good enough. Looks like he's got a new guitar. Also looks like looks like he's looking at a ghost at the moment. And I'm not saying this for any reason, but maybe it's purposeful. The guitar looks nice. He looks like he's in a what you consider a redneck's nice clothes to go to a funeral, which is no different than what I would wear. I don't think you have to wear a suit and tie to look nice. Jessie looks nice here, and I think he can look any way he wants. I think these videos are purposeful, not that they're ingenuine or disingenuous. Just that it's made to convey a point. And that's not why I'm wearing a Tool shirt with Tool. I just grabbed it because I had the shirt on. Same shirt I had on last night. From my Elvis reaction and my heavy metal reaction. That's how this channel rolls. From Elvis to Grimfel, which is almost like deathcore music, to Jessie. So there you go. The Holy Trinity, if you will. I do got to make some coffee though, so station identification. Alright. I got my coffee. It's actually 10:47 in the morning. Because, if you can see here, my desk is right in front of my back door. So, there you go. pretty outside. The reason I say that is I like the dark. I have these blinds, you see them black right there. Not because I don't like the light. I just like the dark better. I feel comfortable in cemeteries, and I feel like this one's gonna resonate with me. So, apologize for such a long. There we go. Intro. Let's do it.
Take me to the graveyard, let me see the stones. If the day I know I'll go later on. Take me to the graveyard, really wanna go. Talk to the departed, tell me what you know. Oh, Grandpapa, I wish I would listen. Someday I'm gonna hug you, we're gonna go fishing. Oh, Grandmama, you always knew someday I won't have to miss you. So take me to the graveyard, let me see the stones. If today I know I'll go later on. Take me to the graveyard, really wanna go. Talk to the departed, tell me what you know. Oh, my buddy, you must be wiser now. You left too soon, or I'm late somehow. Look here, partner, I shed no tear. You were the bravest, and now there ain't no fear. So take me to the graveyard, let me see the stones. If today I know I'll go later on. Take me to the graveyard, really wanna go. Talk to the departed, tell me what you know. Up in the sky.
Alright. So, I got my take on this. First of all, I don't believe that the dead can hear me when I'm at the graveyard. I feel comfortable there. I don't know exactly why. But it's not because I think that they can hear me. I see religious people will just say that all the time, who in life will tell someone that you're going to go to hell because you're not living for Jesus. And that same person can pass away unexpectedly. And the next day, that same person will say, I'll see you in heaven one day. Well, you can't have it both ways. You can't believe in something that says someone's going to be in hell, and then when they die, expect them to be in heaven. That's why I don't subscribe to a religion. I believe in a higher power, a creator, an architect, not even a he or a she, an almighty force or energy that we all have a part of, or a spark inside of us to ignite that. I believe psychedelics is the way to do it. I believe maybe yoga, prayer, meditation. Tragedies, experiences. I definitely am positive of one thing. Whoever created consciousness, or whatever created consciousness, also created evil and good. Because without the opposing one, you wouldn't understand the other. And I've heard people say, why does good thing happen? Why do bad things happen to good people? Well, what about the opposite of that? Why do good things happen to bad people? Why ask why? Why do we ever think everything? Why do we ponder on what happens after this life and ignore this life? Why do religious people wait on a better life and use this one as hell or a waiting room or like you're on probation? These are things I ask why in my head, but I've stopped because I don't have to know. I know I'm here right now, and every time I can go back and think of in my life, it was now then. In other words, there's never been a time in your life you can think of where it wasn't now when it was happening. It's always going to be now. That's all there is. It's now. Memories are just that. Memories can lie to you. I've been positive of something and then shown a picture of something that happened in the past that proved me wrong. So my memories are not accurate. I cannot rely on them. I heard a wise man say once, and I don't care what he believed, because it was just what he said that stuck with me. Thinking about the good old days is fine, but if you try to live there or think you want to be back there, that's a form of depression. And worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow is having plans for the future is not a bad thing. It's just being prepared and logical. But worrying or praying or trying to dodge bad things that's going to happen in the future is a form of anxiety. In fact, thinking itself takes you out of the moment, which is what a lot of people do in a graveyard, is think. You can't think about the present moment. I just did. Well, no. So, thinking in itself takes you out of the moment. The best moments in life, after all, are spent when you're not thinking about time, when you're not thinking at all, when you're just enjoying life. I think the meaning of life is just that. Life, to live. Anything other than that, after that, before that, is irrelevant. The great Bill Hicks once said, or Al once maybe, well, did you remember what it was like before you were born? I don't. So, if death is the end, it may be, then why are we so worried about it? You're not going to know. It's not going to be like you're going to be trapped in a dark place all alone, screaming and nobody answering. It'll be just like before you were born. And if my ashes, like a leaf on that tree, dissolve into the ground, because I don't believe we should be put in boxes either. Just my belief. But I don't stand by my beliefs because they could be wrong. And my view is my own, no one else's. We all live in a different world, and to a certain extent, because nobody sees things the same way. If 5 people witness an accident and there was no drama, it's cut and dry, it's obvious what happened, one person was at fault, simple accident, they go home and tell their families, there'll be 5 different stories. Slightly different, about the same thing, but there'll be 5 different stories told, and everybody in the room of those 5 stories will have a different vision of what happened in their head. The white car may seem a little bit maroon, or one person thought it was coming from this way, and the other person might thought it was coming from that way. Whatever. The not so bad accident may seem terrible to one and not to the other. This is what makes us unique. But yet we're still united. And if you look across a sporting event or a concert or something, and there's thousands of people in between you and someone else, but you make eye contact with them. Well, you both know you made eye contact with each other, even if you don't think about it. Subtle. You may never think about it again. But in that moment, you knew, even with thousands of people in between you, lots of different eyes might have been looking towards you, you knew that you and that person made eye contact. That shouldn't be. That's the kind of thing that tells me that there's something more to this than what we perceive or can think about or can see. So beyond that, I'm not worried about it. I'm thankful for I am a terminal man, so that this title was not clickbait. I am dying. I have 16% lung function. I'm oxygen tube right here, which I don't feel the need to have to show anyone. But so I think about these things, or I did a lot. Now I just live my life and be thankful for it, because there's not a lot of people that made it to 46 years old like I did. I may be very young to have the disease I have, in end-stage COPD. Suffocate every day. But I ain't dead yet, so I'm happy about that. And light and dark, wrong and right, I'm not sure those concepts even exist, because you have dusk and you have dawn, and you have the in-betweens of wrong and right. What I see as right may not be what you see as right. So there's somewhere in between that. Is that right? I don't know. And neither does the other person. There just is. Your gut feeling is the only thing I think we have in us that guides us. I've never heard anybody say their gut feeling told them to do the wrong thing. Because you never really think about your gut feeling until you've done what you didn't listen to, and something happened. Something went wrong. This is when you look back on that gut feeling and say, man, I told myself not to do that, or I had a feeling, or however people describe it. It is not a voice in your head. It's not two little things on your shoulder, one red, one black. It's a feeling. It's a guiding light, or a compass, or an internal fucking GPS, whatever you want to call it. Sorry for the incredibly long breakdown there. But I knew this would make me feel things. That's what music's meant for. Let's finish this up.
No fear. So take me to the graveyard. Let me see the stones at today. Today I know I'll go later on. Take me to the graveyard. Really wanna go. Talk to a departed. Tell me what you know. Up in the sky with the white robe saints. Everything that is someday ain't. Oh, we might have fight it. Time rolls on. You know the boss. I just know the song. So take me to the graveyard. Let me see the stones at today. Today I know I'll die later on. Take me to the graveyard. Really wanna go. Talk to the departed. Tell me what you know. I wanna tell them thank you for giving it a try, for hurting and loving, for living this life. I wanna tell them thank you. I'm glad you came. Without everybody, the place wouldn't be the same. So take me to the graveyard. Let me see the stones of today. Today I know I'll go later on. Take me to the graveyard. Really wanna go. Talk to the departed. Tell me what you know. Take me to the graveyard. Let me see the stones of today. Today I know I'll die later on. Take me to the graveyard, really wanna go. Talk to the departed, tell me what you know.
And Disillusion popped up there, next song to play, by Perfect Circle. I think Disillusion is what Jessie was just singing about. So, I think I've... Ooh, close this damn tab. I think I've talked enough, so... I love you all. Love yourself. Enjoy life. I think that's the point. But don't do it because I said so, because I don't know. Do what you feel. Do what that gut tells you to do. Listen to it sometimes. And don't expect it to speak. I don't think it knows how. I don't think language is a part of its language. And words ain't shit, but words. They confuse us more than they make. They confuse us more than they allow us to communicate. In my humble opinion. I love you all.